Okay, thanks folks for joining us live from the Congo-Town area. We are just a stone throw away from the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf Ministerial Complex in Congo-Town. As you may be aware, it's exactly 1 week since the President, His Excellency Joseph Yima Boakai, construction of a $36.6 million China A overpass bridges that is on the Tubman Boulevard route, and he broke ground on Tuesday of last week, and today is Tuesday the 9th of September 2025, so it's exactly 1 week. But what exactly is happening here is that this portion is the east face of the overpass bridges that are expected to be built, and then there is a barricade that is being built here to make sure that commuters along the Tubman Boulevard route does not come in contact with folks who are going to be constructing the bridge here. So like we told you, this is a work that is on already, and there are phases that the construction companies and the engineers have said they are going to be working in phases. And if you look in the back here, you see the equipment that are to be used to erect the two overpasses. But I'm here with my colleague Aaron Talu. We've been bringing the coverage of this all-important project from the inception of this project. And today, as the project is taking another shape, we are here bringing you live coverage. I want to say good evening and welcome once again to LMTV Aaron.
Thank you, IC, and it's good to be here this time. This is a notable project for the government and people of Liberia. This project started way back in 2021 when the government of Liberia and the People's Republic of China signed a contractual agreement to erect two overpass bridges in Liberia. And for the first of a kind since Liberia came to being. So, I mean, we are happy to be part of history making at this time. And under the leadership of His Excellency President Joseph Yima Boakai, who are making sure that he gave Liberia a different face, from the previous one.
So thank you very much. So folks, there are two phases along the way here. You have the east and the west phases. So if you take a critical look, this side of the project is the east phase and moving forward towards the former Unity Party headquarters. But if you take a look on the other side, follow down, that will obviously be the west face of the project. So on my left is the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf Ministerial Complex in Congo. And while here, if you look here, these are all barricades meant to protect vehicular movement along this route, that vehicles coming from town or from Painesville will not come in contact with the construction work. So let's just give you, and you see these are all cautious indications along the way to tell you that, well, there are folks here working along this route and you have to be careful as you drive along the way. But yes, so we will attempt to speak with one of the folks here to just give us a brief idea about what is going on, and then we will move further to give you a glimpse of what exactly is happening. I want to say, so good evening, welcome to LMTV.
Yeah, thank you.
Once again, your name?
My name is Dream.
Yeah, so you care to tell us exactly what is happening here at the moment?
So currently, we are trying to construct a barricade. We'll be able to, start our project with no interference from the pedestrians. and also safety measures too, because when we start, we want people coming in, going out of the fence, you might get hurt. So that's some of the reasons why we try to put the barricade here.
I'm told that you have two faces, the west and the east face of the project.
Correct.
So which side is this exactly?
It depends where you're coming from.
Okay.
So when you're coming from here, come from town, this will be the east face.
Okay.
The next one, that will be the west face.
That is when you're coming from Pinsville.
It's opposite.
Okay.
Right.
So is this barricade going to move as far as the SD Kobo? Because I'm told that there where they.
No, it won't. It won't, because we are doing a web bus session.
Okay.
We can't extend the barricade all the way over there, because it might cause a huge traffic.
Okay.
So to get done with the traffic issue, or to avoid traffic, that's why we are doing it bit by bit.
So once you are done with session 1, then you take the barricade to
gradually, just like that.
So just for clarity, meaning if you are coming from town, this place you will move or you come down. Which one?
Sorry?
When you coming from town, will you get on the overpass here?
No, you won't get from. I mean, when the job is completed, that means you're gonna get from the overhead bridge around from Townway, right? You're gonna get on the bridge from, let's say, Kelly Junction.
Okay.
You ride till you come somewhere around here. You get down and you go ahead, and then you start from around to the house, the former president. Drive all the way to around SD Copper Junction. So that's where you're gonna stop. That I know of. Yep.
Thank you once again. Your name?
You're welcome. My name is Dream.
Okay, folks, while we are just in conversation, you are witnessing the Vice President convoy, and he's making his way home. But yes, these are folks who are actually working, and we cannot hold them down with a bit of interview here, so they will have to do the barricade that is being set up here in Aaron. That once you are coming from the way of town,
Yes.
this is going to be the east portion of the road. But if you are coming from Pinsville and heading for town, then the side or the direction of Pinsville coming to town is the west portion.
Yes. So I mean, I'm not an engineer. I'm still finding it a bit difficult to have a visual aspect here. But I think after this, it's going to be a very attractive one. If you are coming from town and when you reach here, you'll know that, I mean, Liberia has taken different shape. So people who left Liberia 10, 15 years back, and when you come back to Liberia, I mean, the issue of driving will be a difficult one for you, because to use the overpass will be a little bit strained for you. So it's a great initiative by the government.
As per what I'm getting, the overpass will not. You get on it from the Kangar-Lawrence Junction and then move all the way to the SD Cooper. It's going to be done in segment. So if you leave from Kangar-Lawrence Junction, it's going to push you further, and then you get back on the main road, the asphalt pavement, and then continue again. Then before you get into another overpass, that's exactly how I'm seeing it.
Yeah. So the essence of this overpass is to mitigate the issue of traffic here at the Ellen Johnson Ministerial Complex. Mind you, you have over 6 ministries that are currently situated here at the Ellen Johnson Ministerial Complex. And when you're coming from Pinsville in the morning, you experience huge traffic right here.
Certainly.
Because people coming from Pinsville want to go to work at the Ellen Johnson Ministerial Complex. And also people coming from town. And you also have schools around here. So this overpass will help to mitigate.
It's going to give an alternative route where you will choose based on your direction or how fast you want to run.
Yes.
What have you?
Yeah. So when you coming from Pinsville and you're going straight to town, you may use out of the overpass and then move straight to Mushu spot before coming on the Alpha pavement. So if you coming from Pinsville and you stopping around the Old Road Junction or the Menstrual Complex, I mean, you have to use the Alpha pavement here so that the issue of traffic and it will not be an embarrassing one for you. So this is a great initiative.
Yeah, so folks, what exactly we have developed interest in giving you a bit by bit progress along this route is to inform you about some of the things that you're going to see as this project moves on. We don't want you to be in a position where you are shocked or taken by surprise. So along the way, as the project progresses, we're going to be moving along, giving you updates on the project so that you can be in the know of what is taking place ahead of you before you get into traffic that may seem embarrassing for you, Aaron.
Yes, with this alone, I think this has caused attraction since this morning. Liberian woke up and saw this barricade. In time past, people who come from town, from Princeville, will not see this particular barricade here. So after breaking ground last Tuesday, and today is Tuesday, you come in the morning, you see this barricade. It tells that the government of Liberia and the People's Republic of China, they are ready for the construction of this overpass. And this is going to be one of the most talkable. And this will also be the photo shoot. This
We're going to have many Liberians and other nationals coming here to get a glance of or a shoot of the bridge and then standing well, this is the overpass.
Yeah, so people who are left Liberia and visit Ghana and other African countries, they may use out of the overpass bridges and take photo and post it on Facebook and boasting how Nigeria or how Ghana is developed. Come and think about Liberia. We are 178 years old. We don't have overpass bridges. Just going to be the first ever since 1847 to present. I say you come and think about it. I mean, our generation is blessed. Your daughter, your son will come here and take a photo. Likewise, myself and other Liberians.
And not just photo, but getting rid of the issue of traffic congestion purposely. That is why this overpass bridge is being built here, because you don't have people rushing. You have people going to hospital.
Yes. So the issue of traffic. This morning I had the early morning and the issue of the moratorium on motorbike. I have to use car. I bought a vehicle from Dubai Junction. I mean, I was late because of the traffic. So when this overpass bridge is completed, the issue of traffic, I mean, will be in the late century. We will not experience the issue of traffic. So if you go into town, in 10-15 minutes, you will be to town and do whatever business you want to do and conduct your regular activity and move back Princeville to continue your regular way.
And folks, another aspect to this is that there are some of you who left Liberia for 20, 15, 40 years. And then whenever you arrive in Liberia, you go about driving as if nothing changed. So this is coming along at a point wherein you're going to have something strange. And when you arrive in Liberia, coming from the Rawaz International Airport, where you're going to say, wow, where is this? I think it makes sense wherein you have people asking people, where is this? When a bridge of such or a building of such. So these are developmental issues that is very important to the growth and development of the country, talking about overpass bridge in our country.
And this will also help with the issue of job creation, I think. You coming from maybe Europe, Germany, America, and other countries, when you get to RIA, you need a driver to take you around, to take you to town. Like before, if you come here, you just board a vehicle and just move directly to town. So when this overpass is completed, when you come at the RIA, you need a driver to take you around, to show you the city, to tell you how the overpasses work. So in Tampa, that's not the case. So the completion of this overpass will also help with the issue of job creation in Liberia. Those who are drivers, it will help to get them job to put food on the table. These are very important issues that have been discussed.
Talking about $36.6 million project. But we want to move further to show you the vivid look of this barricade here, and it's pushing from the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf Ministerial Complex, pushing as far as the former headquarters of the Unity Party. So this is the east portion, as we were told by the engineers. Once you are coming from town and heading for the Princeville area, this lane we are on is considered as the east face of the road or the project. But then when you are coming from Princeville to town, which is on my left, then you consider that portion of the road or the bridge as the west face. Yes, so folks, this is exactly what is happening. And like you heard from the folks there, this is actually intended to safeguard some of the workers, because you don't want to leave the place open area, and it's going to be something very chaotic. Looking at the kind of way drivers run along this route, especially once they get around the Winners Chapel Church. This is a speeding lane along this route, so you want to have everything in place. Make sure you barricade the entire area so that workers here can be safe as they go about doing their work, and also to avoid the issue of distraction. You don't want to be working and have workers looking on the other side, or you have folks who are passing, making their way here and coming in contact with some of the folks who are going to be doing the job here. So folks, this is the barricade. You want to come a bit closer and show from the far right. You see the truck over there, and this is exactly how they are doing the area.
Yeah, so this actually going to help more, especially late night, while you have people coming from various entertainment center that are using speeding vehicle. So, and when the construction is going on, this save life and property. So I think the Chinese are very wise enough when it comes to construction. They know how better to construct, and they are very fast in construction. Take a look at the LBS complex, and in less than 10 months, see how far the work gone. So with this barricade, I mean, in the next 4-5 months, you'll see different Liberia.
And this is a 2-year project, as was indicated by the folks. This is a 2-year project. So talking about, we are in 2025, assuming we want to give the entire 2025 for 2026. So by the end of 2027, we should expect to have a more than 2 overpass bridges along the Tubman Boulevard route.
Yeah, be a boost to Liberia, not to any individual, but Liberians and Liberian. We are going to benefit from this particular overpass bridge that is about to be constructed by the Chinese government. Man, you know, they started since 2021. So it tells you, even the Madam Sadi government, the former president, we are government, and current government, all participated to make this government come to fruition. I mean, to make this project comes to fruition. So I mean, it's a laudable one. We as a Liberian, more especially the younger generation, I mean, this will be a boost to us. You know, like some people who will be the first of a kind for them to drive on the overpass bridge, you know, to even walk on the overpass bridge, to take a photo and post it. Come and think about it. So if you are out there, you'll be very proud of your country. I mean, your country is on the path of development. Anybody, any patriotic Liberian, any patriotic citizen, you'll be very happy to see your country, I mean, having such a development at this time in this 21st century.
Yeah, so folks, the Chinese are not folks to joke with, talking about the numerous projects along the corridors of Liberia, talking about the diagnostic clinic from the 14 military area. That project is nearing completion. The one at the Liberia Broadcasting System, and you could just name projects from across the country that are being carried out by the Chinese. And so I'm one person who will not doubt the ability of the Chinese whenever they inform you about a period of time that they are going to complete a project. Certainly you want to believe them. And this project, once completed, will actually ease the traffic burden along the Tubman Boulevard route.
But the hallmark of Chinese in Liberia, look at the University of Liberia. You must have benefited from the University of Liberia currently. And the University of Liberia, in post-war Liberia, it was constructed by the Chinese. Look at the ministerial complex I see. Currently you have a lot of ministries currently. And government of Liberia used to pay rent But as we speak now, the ministerial complex was constructed by the Chinese. These are the landmarks of the Chinese. Even the new annex there at the House of Representatives were also constructed by the Chinese. And the most talked about LBS, 5.5 million. And the complex are currently taking place that will help to spread broadcasting, modern broadcasting across the country. I mean, these are all hallmarks of the Chinese. So the Chinese are actually good. They are partner, in progress.
Thank you very much. So we are about to wrap up this broadcast. I would like to get a few words from my colleague Aaron Talu as we bring this broadcast to a closure.
Yeah, so what I'd like to tell Liberians is we all need to embrace development. We all need to embrace the work that is about to start here. Take this one like ourselves, and take it as though you are building your own house. And if you see somebody who may want to come here and steal, you got to expose a person, because if you allow somebody to come and steal here when the project is delayed, it means the progress of Liberia will delay. So you may like to take this particular one as your own, so that our country can have the most talk about visibility when it comes to infrastructure development. So we all need to take this like ourselves.
Thank you, folks. Along the way, we will be bringing you updates as the project progresses. But then, for some of you who are in Liberia or in Mosorado County, you may have the time or the opportunity to pass along this route every day to see the progress. But there are other folks in the diaspora, in the Leeward counties, who may not have the opportunity as you have to see the day-to-day progress of this overpass bridges that are about to be built here. So this is why along the way we will come to you what is unfolding with regard to the two built by the Chinese, and already the groundbreaking ceremony took place last Tuesday. So that means the work officially started on Tuesday of last week. So from this angle where we are, and then the barricade is being set up to pave the way for active construction work. We want to bring this broadcast to a closure. This project is a $36.6 million project coming from the People's Republic of China to the government of Liberia. And it's going to be two overpass bridges, the east face and the west face. Thanks to Masami Kone, who has been behind camera making sure that this broadcast is brought to you live and direct. Thanks also to our chauffeur, Richmond Sim, for bringing us here. My name is Ayesiniba, and thanks to my colleague, Aaron Talu. Bye-bye.